Hello guys, this is this time we're gonna play a game, okay? So, first of all, this game is a FNAF game, okay? Waiting for it to load. Guys, today we're gonna play this game. If you didn't know, okay. So today, okay. We spetterem będę miał jak mouse szukał. A czy szukał? Czy jak mouse sobie. Os fac am creat un challenge. Se numește Five Nights at Freddy's 1 în care să-i pun pe toți ăștia pe 5 și trebuie să fiu cel care să mă uită cu ei, să opresc. Dar vreau să mai fac un lucru. Vă pun și pe Golden Freddy la 5, fiindcă este singurul Golden Freddy din tot jocul pe aici, bla bla bla, nu de alții la Freddy ăsta. Go! Ok, am înțeles. Fuck out of here.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Stop.
Jar, what can I do for you? Jar, what can I do for you?
Ce? Trebuie să fiu mort.
Now I will tell you a story.
fi căutat de mult. Dar power se duce jos ca a naibii și nu o să ai power. Și nu glumesc, chiar ești așa. De acolo am venit. Guys, te știți voi ceva? Nu am fost terminat. Mi-a răs ce vine foarte greu, nu sper foarte friend pe înainte. Tot sper.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Wow, Gogule! Ce-ai făcut, poate? Ai blocat, Gogule, te-ai blocat!
Let me show you how to break your face and look like me.
Thank you. Să se un pic mai tare, să se audă mai bine, ok? Doar să se audă mai bine. Gata. Deci Didi a activat pe manga la nou. Fuck this shit. No. Ok, asta era. Ia. Oh. Banii va apărea. Adică deci nu se știe cât poate să-mi iasă alo de jumpscare. Nu.
Char, what can I do for you?
I may be missing my face, but even I could see his tongue.
Wow. Yay! Eu mai stau nu dau jos pe banii, că am auzit. Pe Puppet. Stau la un music box, așa o să merg mai repede. Și între timp o să mai joc chestii, o să o joc cu el. Stai, și pictura aia de Puppet cu colț. Vedeți acolo în colț e pictură cu Puppet. Ok. Aia a fost rapid.
The others are like animals, but I am very aware.
Ok. Ia să trece rapid până acum. Nightmare PPS următorul. E din my office, uite, chiar aici.
Come closer. Help me count my teeth.
Uite, asta a fost Nightmare, bă, bun. Trebuie să microfon. Acum o să facem aici, ok, hai să facem. Deci, asta e. Tactica calaban. No.
What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must play.
Cars with progress in the jump screen, the melodies. Josephine duct system. Yep. Mr. Hippo impossible. Mr. Hippo good. Yep.
Well, it seems that your
no
journey
Dalzim.
has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it
No.
would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. Glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Wait, was I on the right?
I mean,
or
what
left?
the fuck?
Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, "Friend, those birds are frozen." And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. And then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, "You might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in." To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, "Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen?" To which he responded, "The breadcrumbs are not frozen." Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. In hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, "Why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen?" He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, and this is what I said to him, I said, "Orville, the birds may be dead."
Păi, Mr. Hippo, chiar te urăsc. Adică nu că te urăsc, dar poți și tu să mă taci din voie când în când. Bune, n-ai pe bune, ai foarte mult ce a zis. Cred că au fost 2 minute de spune. Și ce de el doar cu citul, făcând scala. Ai. Let's do this.
If you sit by the river long enough, you will see the body of your enemy float by.
Păi, Ok? Acum vrei faci decât un lucru. Să mă simt că ți-va și să încheie episodul, fiindcă nu cred că o să fac un challenge. Vreau să-i pe baby. O să zic pe baby. Jump scare.
Yarg, how may I be of service to ya?
Nu le-am spălat și...
Ah, i-am luat atât de mult. Wait, what? Where should go?
Yarg, how may I be of service to ya?
Perfect. Deci putere nu mai avem. Dar baby asta mai vine pe bune. Baby.
Now I will tell you a story.
Bă, dacă cumva dau mâna luat din cauza că baby
He pieced the remains together.
se uită și nu pot să iau jumpscare-ul să vezi tu. Ignorați ce a auzit. Deci, cum spuneam eu, oh my god, am câștigat noaptea.
But he could not choose.
Baby, nu era așa am văzut un jumpscare de la baba. Asta e ce a zis baba? E baby. Păi... One second, please. Păi, o să încheiem aici acest episod. De... Așa. Și eu o să vă văd în următorul episod. Pa, pa!